The Good Old Persons have been playing acoustic country music in the Bay Area since 1975, performing in a broad range of styles from traditional bluegrass to their own compositions, including swing, old-time country western, and contemporary music. The band has become both popular with their audiences and respected by fellow musicians. The Good Old Persons features Kathy Kallick on guitar, Paul Shalaski on fiddle, Bethany Rain on bass, Sally Van Meter on dobro and banjo, and John Reichman on mandolin. All the members of the band sing, and their vocal blend is unparalleled on the West Coast. Their first album, The Good Old Persons, on Bay Records, continues to be a bestseller, and their new album, I Can't Stand to Ramble, on Kaleidoscope, is already a hit.
The Good Old Persons, and my name is Kathy Kallick. That was a tune that was written by our mandolin player, John Reichman, and it's called It's Been Real. It's on our record album, and these next two songs are also on our record album. The first one is an autobiographical number, one called A Broken Tie.
In a town in the middle of the land, I grew up in the second city. Since I left my home, I've been traveling back to a time when a family tried to stay together, back to a time when a love survived, when a woman and a man built lights. My brother's gone to New York City, and I find myself in a corner of the West. My mom and daddy left a home and each other 10 miles apart, more apart than the rest. Singing songs of the poor and the homeless. I'm singing songs of a love that died. But the saddest song is the story of a family 1,000,000 miles apart with a broken child.
This next song we're going to do is another one from our record album, and it's one about a girl named Ellie.
Said this is the last one. Girl, don't be troubled or you'll break my heart. Oh, I'm tired, too old to have a new child. But you are a sweet child and your eyes are bright. As Annie grew up, well, she tried to be a good girl. Soon she had to lie to keep Mama satisfied. She left home and got a job in the city. She learned to talk pretty and she learned to drink wine. As the baby grows, she learns to tell a lie. That's easier to do to keep Mama satisfied. Easier to say than all the reasons why. That's why the baby tells a lie. As the years passed, Ellie read her mama's letters. As she fell asleep, she could hear her mother pray. She'd wake up in the morning with a brand new resolution. She'd explain all of the lies to her mama one day. As the baby grows, she learns to tell a lie. That's easier to do to keep Mama satisfied. Easier to say than all the reasons why. That's why the baby tells a lie. died that night.
Well, it's time for us to feature our bass player, Bethany Rain, and she's going to sing one now that's kind of a swing number. Now, Bethany looks like a cheerful type of person, but every once in a while she gets the blues. As a matter of fact, she's looking pretty blue tonight. This is one about how she never felt more like singing the blues. All right. Well, that cheered me up. Just singing about the blues makes you feel a little better. We're going to do one now that's an instrumental number, and it was written by a man named Jesse McReynolds, sort of an innovator on the mandolin. But we like to feature our dobro player, Sally Van Meter, on this one. We think it's really a dobro tune. Jesse just didn't know. This one called Stony Creek. Warmed me right up. We're going to do an old-time song for you now, and this is one that comes from the Carter family. And this is one that I used to sing with my mother, and I believe Bethany sang this one with her mother as well. Now we sing it as a duet. We'll send this out to all the people watching this show that don't know us but are getting to know us. One called Hello, Stranger.
Stranger, put your loving hand in mine. You are a stranger, and you're a friend of mine. Get up round her, and let a working girl lay down. Get up round her, let a working girl lay down. You are around her, and you're locked down. See my baby just appeared through the bars. He bows his head and he waves his hand at me. He bows his head and he waves his hand at me. He's prison bound and longing to be free. Loving hand in mine. You are a stranger, and you're a friend of mine.
Well, we're going to do a song now that's about a person that just always seems to be in trouble one way or another. Kind of like our fiddler, Paul Shalaski. No, he's not always in trouble. This is not your traditional bluegrass number, one that I wrote called This Young Boy Doesn't Know the Rules.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He doesn't know how to play it cool. He got caught looking like a fool 'cause he doesn't know the rules. When he was a boy in school, he was always the one caught breaking the rules. Always the last one to ditch a smoke and the last one to get the joke. This young boy doesn't know the rules. He doesn't know how to play it cool. He got caught looking like a fool 'cause he doesn't know the rules. He fell in love with an uptown girl. She was hard to get. Oh, what did you do? Just when he put his heart on his sleeve, she'd say it was time to leave. This young boy doesn't know the rules. He doesn't know how to play it cool. He got caught looking like a fool 'cause he doesn't know the rules. He's sitting there with his head in his hand saying, I ain't a lucky man. This young boy doesn't know the rules. He doesn't know how to play it cool. He got caught looking like a fool 'cause he doesn't know the rules. He doesn't know how to play it cool. He got caught looking like a fool 'cause he doesn't know, no. This young boy doesn't know the rules. He doesn't know how to play it cool. He got caught looking like a fool 'cause he doesn't know. He doesn't know, no, he doesn't know the rules.
Well, I think we've got time for just about one more. I'd like to thank you for watching this show and being with us, and I'd like to invite you to come and see us play. We play in the Bay Area regularly and every Friday night at the Red Vest Pizza Parlor in El Cerrito. So come on down, eat a pizza, and make a request, buy our record. And right now, we're going to have a fiddle tune from our fiddler, Paul Shalaski. Now, I'll tell you a little bit about Paul. Paul has won the California State Old Time Fiddle Championship not once, but twice. And this is one of his really hot numbers called Katy Hill.
Thank you.